Hi, my name is Joko McKenna. I'm an IELTS instructor who's recently been transferred to a place where I'm not going to be doing any. Anyway, here's a video feedback for Ratnesh Chauhan. And Ratnesh, okay, you have chosen this question here. Some people think that a sense of competition in children should be encouraged. Others believe that children who are taught to cooperate rather than compete become more useful adults. Discuss both these views and give your own opinion. Provide reasons for your answers and include any relevant examples from your own knowledge or experience. That is always in every task too. Of course, since it is in every task too, no one puts it, but it's part of the instructions. Okay, in breaking down this question, you want to ask yourself, the WH questions about each of the views. Okay, who are these people who think this? No, it doesn't say. It's not where are they or when are they. It's just some people. Sense of competition should be encouraged. Other people, same groups of people. Now discuss both these views and give your own opinion. Now this is not. These are not necessarily taught to cooperate rather than compete. Well, you can be taught to cooperate and compete at the same time. Team sports, Anyway, they're not truly like sides. So here's the answer. And what is the answer? What can we find out so far? Well, this is wordcounter.net, 325 words, just on the edge of being not too long. 17 sentences. Good break here. I like the, one sentence is 37 words. Shortest sentence is 10 words. Average sentence, 20 words. That's a good breakdown. I mean, there's no standard for that. Nothing really jumps out of like the same word being repeated like 7, 8 times. Competition is not really a good synonym for that. Nature, better. Okay. Yeah, good. How about 2-word combinations? Collaborative nature is repeated. Not that it really matters, but what if we include the common words? If we include common words, okay, no. Fine. All right, what do we got? Okay, so here we have the essay marked up with my color coding. I suppose I should probably insert here what these different colors mean. Red is task response. Okay, are you answering the question that's being asked? Do you support your positions? Blue is coherence and cohesion. Use of references, readability, how easy is it to read, and the connectedness of the thoughts. Blue, okay, I have a yellow, which is a lexical resource. Appropriate vocabulary that collocates and demonstrates a sense of style and understanding of the subtle meanings of these different words. And lastly, green, grammatical range and accuracy, which also includes things like punctuation. Okay, and in this contemporary era, now right off the bat, I'm going like, okay, is this an era? Are we in an era? Without any context, the use of era is kind of, baffling. And right from the first sentence, like, aha, this is someone who's going to try to show off their Lexis and make things more confusing. Understand this competition from an early age. Now here we have a question of what is this competition? Okay, this cutthroat an era of cutthroat competition is very general, whereas the use of this is very specific. What competition? From an early age. Okay. And then, okay, many believe No need for a capital W here. While others maintain their view. Maintain their view. Their view is not needed, and how about just believe or think? Maintain their view is not really fitting to that sentence. Maintain their view to foster collaborative nature. All right, now, the use of to plus a verb is used in, well, there's 4 main ways that we use it. One of them is the infinitive of purpose. So others maintain their view to foster collaborative nature, which means that the reason that they're maintaining their view is to foster a collaborative nature. But that's not what you meant. Others maintain their view that children should, that we should foster children. Well, it's be careful with your use of to, because again, it can have different functions, of course. Collaborative nature, to develop them as better individual. Now, why are we saying them? I don't see children. Okay, others maintain their view to develop them. Now, I'm thinking they're thinking develop themselves. And them is plural. As a better individual, better individuals. In the upcoming paragraphs, oh boy, I will discuss both these viewpoints. Now it's views, not viewpoints. And also illustrate why I favor nurturing helpful characteristics in youngsters. Is helpful characteristics the same as cooperation? Well, no. Cooperation is just one of many helpful characteristics. Good use of nurturing, though. But helpful characteristics in youngsters. Most examiners don't. Most IELTS experts disapprove of the use of the word youngsters. These days, now it's a time clause, so you need a comma after these days. Competition is fierce, be it sports. Okay, now there's a real punctuation error. Competition is fierce. Comma, be it in sports, education, or job, or career, or jobs. An individual is required to be on top of his game. I think you want to say at the top of his game. And why he? Why him? Why is not they there? All the time. Okay, so what does that have to do with children? Okay, further, is that a topic sentence? Furthermore, you haven't really supported that position yet. If doesn't need a capital, a person wants to reach the highest ranks and accomplish great things, possessing a go-getter attitude. No, not appropriate. And a fighting spirit. What about competition here? Is of utmost importance. Owing to these reasons, for these reasons, inculcating, competitiveness in offsprings, never use offspring, and certainly not offsprings, is crucial. Why? Why is it crucial? Maybe, why do we need to accomplish great things? Well, what is this? For instance, Usain Bolt, who was the fastest man in the world at one point, no longer is the prime example. Why does it need to be a prime example? Why can't it just be an example? Of this who is, that's very awkward, of this who is profoundly competitor and wants to win every race in which he participates. Like, what kind of race do people race that they don't want to win? Does anybody not want to win a race? Isn't that by definition what a race is? Oh, I'm going to race, but I'm just going to poke along. It's not really racing then, it's just running. All right, and was that instilled in him as a child? You are leaving that out. Considering all the aspects, what? The argument of instilling competitiveness seems fair. Well, you're certainly not going to instill a sense of being able to run really fast seems fair, rather wishy-washy. On the other hand, others believe that fostering helpful and sharing nature. Helpful and sharing nature. No, there's helpful again. Helpful and cooperation are not. Helpful is an adjective, first of all. Helpful and sharing nature. In adolescence. Well, we're not talking about adolescents. We're talking about children. Adolescents are very different. Helps. Nature is singular. Helps. In developing them as better humans. Don't use humans unless you are a space alien. The reasoning behind this belief is howsoever, is that a word? Howsoever smart, strong, or capable a person might be, even then it's next to impossible. We need some commas in here. To fulfill everything. What is everything? On their own. Who's he? A person. We all need help. Thus, a collaborative nature helps in building excellent rapport. Colleagues, team members, that's work. Moreover, really eschew the utilization of moreover, because moreover means the thing that comes after it is more important than what came before. And like so much more important that it makes the first part not seem important at all. So this better be really important. However, they learn different skills from each other. Moreover, and become multi-faced, no? Multifaceted, I think is what you want. And multi-talented individuals. How? Who are they? And is that more important than what came before it? I don't see so. For instance, in all team sports, the entire team and cooperates with each other in achieving a greater goal. Yeah, but they're being competitive. They're being competitive in cooperation with one another. They're still being competitive. It is evidential. No, it is not. Cultivating supportive nature in youngsters. Don't use youngsters. Will help them become a better citizen. Will help them become better citizens. More question? More useful adults. Better citizens. In conclusion, one has to encounter competition at every stage of life. Have you mentioned that? And preparing for it is the best thing a person can do. We're not talking about people, children. Yet, in my opinion, inducing harmonious characteristics. Oh, see, nobody says that. No one even writes that. You're stretching. You're going too hard for obscure vocabulary that does not fit. Enriches offsprings. Oh, God. No offspring. We're not animals. We are animals, but we use offspring. No. In becoming more constructive personalities. How about people? Thus, there's thus again. You use thus too many times. Thus, I strongly recommend promoting cooperative behavior in youths. See, there's a sentence, and then is more fruitful in the longer run, in the long run. Okay. Why? Okay, so what we've left out here is competition in children. Okay? Is there anything about children in here? No, not really. Okay, cooperate and become more useful. The soccer thing should have occurred to you that they were already competing. Yeah, so low on task response because there's not much about children in here. And you certainly don't support your positions very well. You just kind of state them. This is very important. That's why we must do it. Well, why is it important? In conclusion, all right. Okay, well, that's and then you're using pronouns without clearly identifying who that pronoun is talking about. And then your vocabulary, less is more, okay? I know this goes against what a lot of people have learned in their home countries or wherever, but believe me, using this kind of vocabulary is a mistake. Good luck.